Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my last video I made for you guys Jamaican beef patties. Today I'm gonna be making Jamaican cocoa bread, aka Jamaican folding bread, because the guys, they don't like to say cocoa bread, they say folding bread or fold up bread. So let's get started. So to my mixer I'm gonna add, I had a quarter cup of water, warm water. It was warm to about 105 degrees. I add 1 pack of dry yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar. The sugar is to help to activate the yeast. So I'm going to pour that in my mixer. Okay. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. And the milk is warm to the same temperature, which is 105. Okay. To that I'm going to add half a stick of melted butter. So that's a half stick of melted butter. To that I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of sugar and 1 egg. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna turn on my mixer and I'm gonna let this mix, and I'm gonna turn it on low. And I'm using a mixer with a dough hook. If you don't have a mixer, you could use your hand, but the mixer will make the process faster. Alright. Okay, so now egg. Make sure I break that egg up. Alrighty, there we go. So to this I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt, and I have in a separate bowl 4 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour, but I'm using all-purpose flour today. So to this I'm going to slowly add it to my mixer to have my mixer help me to mix this dough. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to turn my mixer back on low, and I'm going to slowly add the flour. So let me stop it. And again, I'm going to do it on low because I don't want the flour to splash and make a mess. Add a little bit more flour. And the more I add the flour, the more I'm going to turn the mixer up, because then I don't have to worry about it splashing all over the place anymore. Alright, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more flour. Okay guys, as you can see, my dough is formed. Now I could turn my mixer off. And as you can see, my dough has the perfect consistency that I need. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna wipe my countertop down, and then we're gonna continue from there. Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little flour on my surface and my dough. Okay. So guys, this is my dough, and it's the perfect consistency. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knead it for a little bit, just for a few minutes. I'm gonna shape it into a ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a container for about 45 minutes for my dough to rise. Okay? And I want it to rise and double in size. My container. So I'm going to put a So I'm gonna oil my bowl with a little bit of olive oil, and the olive oil is to stop my dough from sticking. So now I'm gonna put my dough in, and I'm gonna cover it with a towel. Cover it with a towel, and I'm gonna let it sit for about 45 minutes, and so my my dough can rise, and it's gonna double in size. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna come back in a few, and I'm gonna show you how I make these Jamaican cocoa bread, aka fold-in bread, aka fold-up bread. All right, I will be back. Okay guys, so welcome back. It's been about an hour since I put my dough, cover it to rise. As you can see, it doubled in volume. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it from this pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a little bit of flour down on my countertop so my dough won't stick to my counter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my pizza cutter, and I'm gonna cut this into small pieces. And again, it depends on the size that you're trying to make. You can make them big, you can make them small. It's up to you. Okay, that's one, that's two, three, that's four, 6. Okay, so now I'm going to take each one of these and I am going to roll them into a ball. Put a little bit more of the flour down. So I'm going to roll these out So I'm putting the flour down so it doesn't stick to, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover these back with my saran wrap so they don't dry out. And we're gonna roll this in a circle. And while I'm making these cocoa bread, aka folding bread, I already have beef patties in my oven to eat with these. Alright, so now that's the perfect circle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I have some melted butter. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to brush the center with some melted butter. You don't have to melt the butter, you could soften the butter if you want, but I'm going to put a generous amount because I love when my cocoa bread, folding bread, is nice and buttery. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to set this on my baking sheet. Okay, I'm going to get another one, do the same, roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to roll it out, my rolling pin. And if your dough is sticking to the counter or to your rolling pin, all you have to do is put a little bit of flour either on your surface or on your rolling pin. Oopsie. Alright, add my butter. These are some giant size cocoa bread. Okay. Alright. I'm going to see if I could make them a little smaller. Perfect, here we go. Alright, butter. And again, guys, you can melt your butter if you want, or you could just put it to get room temperature where it's nice and soft, so you could spread it. And alright. So okay guys, I'm going to continue making these, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a towel and cover them on my baking pan for about another 30 minutes and let them rise again. And then I'm going to stick them in the oven, and then I'm going to come back and show you when I get to the next step. Okay, so I'm going to continue to make these guys. I have about 10 of them, so I'm going to come back once I'm finished making them and put them on my baking sheet to rise. I'm going to come back and let you see what it looks like before I put them in the oven. Alright, stay tuned guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's been about 30 minutes since I made my cocoa bread and cover them for them to rise again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to butter the top of them and I'm gonna put them in my oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, depending on your oven, guys, or until golden brown or baked. So keep an eye, again, depending on your oven. So like I said, 350 for 45 minutes or until fully baked, golden brown. Alright, so I'm going to stick these in my oven, guys. I'm going to come back after they're baked, and we are going to break one open and we're going to enjoy it together. Alright, so guys, I will be right back to show you my cocoa bread, aka folding bread, aka fold up bread. Again, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend that Angela is cooking up some good stuff in her kitchen. See you on my next video, cooking with Angel Delite. Okay, guys, so I'll be right back to show you these. Hey guys, so welcome back. Guess what? My cocoa bread, they are out the oven. My folding bread, guys, to be honest with you, I couldn't wait. I actually broke one of them in half of it, and I ate it. This thing is so full of flavor. It's buttery, it's nice and fluffy, and as you guys can see, oh, oof. Guys, I am actually baked some beef patties earlier, and I am going to have one of these with that beef patties. Guys, I did a video. If you go back and look, you'll see my beef patty video. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that Angel Delite is cooking up some good stuff in her kitchen. Guys, thank you for your subscription. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day. I know your day is probably hectic, but you still find the time to watch my videos. Again, I really appreciate each and every one of you. All my new subscribers, I appreciate you. My old subscribers, thank you again for the support. And guys, I can't wait to go ahead and put one of those beef patties in between one of these cocoa bread, fold up bread, and make me a nice sandwich and eat it, guys. All right, so I'll see you on my next video, guys. Again, thank you for everything. See you.